Okay, if you're with me, this is just gonna be little snippet extras of the park. I wanted to see if this child actually existed. I still don't know if he exists, because if you... God bless the one person that watched the, video. I got exactly one view. I was like, oh god. That's when you know your channel's in trouble, right? And I'm just gonna go off-road now this time, because we played the entire game. So I'm gonna go off-road and see... There's 2 achievements I haven't picked up, and I can't stand to not have a perfect record. So we're gonna go off-road. So what I'll do is I'll just record a bunch of little tags and put them up for that one person. So you'll be able to see the parts of the park I didn't show you is what I'll record. And I'll just jump in and out. Hey, we might as well do this. I appreciate whoever watched it. And I know it's not what the channel is known for, and I did get the game for myself. I put it up for anyone that might enjoy it, but boy, does it sting. Okay, I thought I saw something there.
Attention patrons, the park is now closed. Please
okay, and there are 2 theories, by the way, on this game. I didn't get to tell you all that in the,
prepare the park for shutdown.
main video. One is that she is tripping Meow Mix, and this is all hallucination. And 2 is that this is all quite real. Or, and 3, I guess, would be it's a combination of the 2. So, I will rejoin you at the Swans, I suppose.
Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath. Think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
Okay, guys. See you soon. Okay, where we are now is right where we entered the park, and where he says you can't catch me. I'm just looking down that way. And let's go down to the Swans and put some shift into Mom. So I made sure there wasn't anything super exciting we could go. And you can't go back down the escalator, by the way, I tried. But this one... yeah, she stops no matter what. But I'll take us down to the Swans, because that'll be our next point of interest that we didn't get to see in the movie. Because it does play like a movie. And then there's one more path that we didn't take when we went out after him, and it'll be a very brief video. But I thought you might like to see it. Oh, and by the way, I looked into the thing, and they were calling the fella that you see in the park a reverend, and it's the reverend of the killer. And these come to life. They actually come off these pedestals and start wandering around. The gentleman who owned the park was Kukubako crazy, and after a while, and I'm starting to have my doubts as to how good he was, what his intent was towards the children. I think he was a good man when he first opened the park. I think the park's failure drove him over the edge. I think he still thought he was good when he started capturing children. He didn't know any better. I think he turned evil over time. So I think the boogeyman is the former park owner. And I think beneath it all is your man who had the land in the first place. And this guy that opened the park was warned. And at first he was skeptical. He was like, yeah, right, magic, ha ha ha. And then he found out it
Stay where
worked.
you are.
And I will take you on the Swans. This is a beautiful ride. As a witch, I don't appreciate it. Because we don't actually eat children or anything else. But actually, at one time, fairy tales served a purpose. If you wanted to malign people, you made stories about them. And what better way to make stories about people than fairy tales to tell your children at night? And it maligned three classes of people at once. Old people, witches, poor. Sorry. Get off my soapbox. Look how beautiful. Look up and see the stars. This is charming, though. And look at the water. Looks beautiful. Looks like you get out, take a swim, yeah? I do love this game.
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup.
No, I know the names mean something in the original language, by the way. And I think it's a clue to the story.
The woodcutter asked his wife one night.
If you speak German or you remember what the names mean, comment below.
To the forest tomorrow and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets. The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day.
Hi! Reverend.
Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass.
That's the
into woods.
killer.
When their father leaves them,
He was carving an ice sculpture
They follow the trail
and
back
snapped
to their
and
parents'
killed some
house.
people with an ice pick.
After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents,
And
for
the
getting
machines
lost in the
are
woods,
alive and
the
running
children were
around.
sent to bed without any supper.
And the
Hansel tried to
boogeyman's
sneak
in
out
here
to
somewhere.
collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself.
So this is really
the
great
wife told
atmosphere.
The woodcutter.
I'm trying to
In
hush
the
so you
morning,
can enjoy
their
it.
mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again. Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed.
Hansel don't sound too bright.
Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
And they didn't get eaten by anything. At all. They don't have rednecks in Germany?
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar.
Come on, you guys know
Hansel,
I'm teasing.
desperately hungry,
But really, what does
ran
this story
forward
teach?
and began
It's okay to
nibble
break
on the
and enter,
walls.
it's okay to eat other people's houses and then cook them alive as things.
Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house. sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. "Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you."
And it never makes sense either. I mean, personally, as a witch, if I could make a house out of gingerbread, I'd be eating gingerbread. I won't be even
"Come,
interested in
children,
kids.
Don't be afraid. I have something for you."
Like, if I could make gingerbread and candy and icing and everything appear.
The children took them and began to eat. "You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside."
I wouldn't be a thin old woman. I'd be like 800 pounds. I wouldn't be able to get out of bed to get the kids. Kids be eating the house. Be like 80 kids on the house. Be kids in a sugar coma out in my front yard.
Once inside the house, the old woman changed.
Uh-oh, something's in the water with us.
Stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut.
Child slavery, how can
Your
you?
brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel. "Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him."
That's sexism. She put the girl to work and she's gonna eat the boy.
Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. "Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven." But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening?" "Fool," the old witch said. "The opening is here." And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
That's nice.
And then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
Charming, isn't it? I figured it'd take you on another ride. Okay. Okay, welcome back. Another area I didn't get to show you was, there's a bridge out here, and we'll eventually come to a way to come back. Now, I tried forever to read this page, and this was another one of those pages where it was just like, no, you're not going to read it. So, I may never unlock if there's a reading all of the pages achievement, may not read that. But there was that. And I will be back to you with the next section. Okay guys, I wanted to go the opposite way on this path, see where it would lead us. We always go that way because we're looking for a sun. Let's see what the heck we find down this way. Ooh, gotta get a snapshot of that. Ooh. I'm taking pictures. Oh, cool! New area of the game. I haven't even seen this, but this is the other half of the bridge, so cool. So game achievement unlocked! We found the other half of the bridge. Sweet. So now you know where it is. This is a cool game. And like I said, it's definitely a lot of replay. This is the 4th or 5th time I played it. Fourth or fifth or third? Third, I think. I mean, she opens her yippee up too much. I wish you could, like, for like your fourth or fifth replay, I wish you could kind of like turn her off and just play silent mode. But I understand that maybe they didn't think people would play it 4 or 5 times. Okay, I'm gonna shut off here and rejoin you in the next secret area. Or, you know, area I haven't shown you yet. Be back. Okay guys, we are on the path where we usually go up and we go into where she trips Meow Mix and meets the Reverend of the killer, but let's go here, because I've never gone this way actually, so we're going to be seeing stuff together for the first time. What is this? Curiouser and curiouser. And she can't climb worth a boondoggle, but let's see if the steps work. Did I hear rats? Yes. Ah, those are the steps. So we're down where we would have been had we been able to climb the steps. But still, that gives us that little part of the park. Explore it. And I'll keep going because there's also the part after the, she trips Meow Mix. So I'll have her trip Meow Mix. And I will bring you to the other part we didn't get to see. My speakers are active. Okay guys, I will see you in a little bit. Okay guys, I came up back here while she's not tripping Meow Mix. And the body is not here. So that's interesting. She has to be punished by the park, I suppose, to experience that. And there is the clown. So that is interesting. Okay, I just had to show you that, and I wanted a closer shot of the clown, so there you go. And I think I'll get another shot of him for my collection. Achievement saved. Okay, so guys, I will be back with you right away, but that was cool. And this is really interesting. I must have failed to trip something because her pills aren't here either. So I'm actually going to trip her to trip Meow Mix, and then we will be back with you and show you the final part that we didn't explore. But this is really fascinating because I've never had her not trip this right away. Okay, we'll be back. Hey guys, welcome back. You have to read the newspaper to
The park is a collage
trigger
of
it.
contradictions all of its own.
And we're going to go on the other
Millions
path.
of people die every year in car crashes.
See
And the
this?
park has little cars designed specifically to simulate that action. Hear the children scream with joy.
Oh, shut
In the
up.
sideshow alley, you can walk away with 15 cents worth of mass-produced Chinese teddy bears, while a grinning carny pockets your hard-earned $5. And what secrets lie beneath the sullen waters of the lake? The tears of jilted lovers, the soiled condoms of illicit affairs, the clotted blood of the lonely suicide. And the face of the witch looms over it all. I've always despised
so
the
look
toothy
where we
grin
are.
and warty nose. I hate that sparkle in her weathered, watchful eyes.
I hate your
I
voice.
think Callum is waiting for me. Inside.
Well, that'll be a miracle. So there you go. It brings us back to the start of the park, is where we come. Who wants to ride the Swans again? You're actually at the start of the park again. Because she's right near the entrance of the park. So you would be free to go in at this point. Or you're actually free to go off-road and go running around the park as you wish. Trying to think if there's anything... Well, there isn't anything we didn't explore. I mean, unless there's a room or two we didn't poke around in. I've had you on the roller coaster. I've had you on the octopus thing. I've had you on the Swans. There's no other... For a theme park, there's not too many rides, actually. Well, you know, not too many rides we got to. It is a short game. People have said that, you know, for a theme park there should be, I suppose, a few more rides. Okay, that's fake. Okay guys, so that's gonna about do it for this one. I just wanted to bring you in and show you a couple of the extras and take us on the paths we hadn't followed and see what we could see. And I will see you guys later. And if you want me to go back into the house and explore, I can certainly do that. But that's going to do it for us for now. And that is quite something, isn't it? I really like this. Very stylistic. And I hope you enjoy this. I'll catch up with you later. Bye-bye.